What's the difference between acceptance and tolerance? Well, I can tell you right now, it's being miserable or being happy in your relationship. Let me explain when I get back. See you right there. John Gottman, a famous scientist and marriage therapist, did a study, and it found that 69% of all couple conflict is unresolvable and perpetual. Man, I want to give up already. Who wants to live like that in a relationship? So I'm thinking, well, how do we lower that? How do we, get that down a little? And it made me think about the concept of tolerance and acceptance. So tolerance to me is, you go to work and there's a guy and he has all those terrible dad jokes and it drives you insane, but you got to work with him. And you're tolerating it because you would have chosen someone else. All right. So that's one example. The other one is, in my house, we have a rivalry. I like Android products, and my wife and my son, they got all the Apple stuff. And so we go back and forth. We rib each other about that. Well, one day I look over at my wife and she's on the couch and she's scrolling. She's smiling and laughing. She got her earbuds in, got her watch on, got a cute case on the back of her phone. And it dawned on me like, wow, she really enjoys that stuff. She's really happy. So it switched from tolerance to acceptance. Why? Because I saw how happy it made her. Man, that's an easy win. That's an easy win. So if we take those arguments out, the arguments like the toilet paper, up or down, silverware in the dishwasher, up or down, sheets, tucked in or out, do we fold the underwear like this? Do we tuck the socks? Do we fold them? Man, if you get rid of all those silly arguments, because there's a million of them, yeah, we're going to get that number way down, hopefully under 50% of our conflict, all right? There's some stuff you're going to have to negotiate over and you're going to work hard at, and there's some things that, yes, that they will be unresolvable and they will be constant, all right? And that's when you just have to, work on your relationship and respect the other's opinion, even though you may not agree. So the other thing that I want to mention about acceptance and tolerance is there's things about ourselves that we tolerate, that we don't like. Mine is I'm introverted, and I got friends and my wife, they're extroverts. They walk in the room and it lights up and they're cracking jokes and laughing and they're extroverts. That's what they do. I wish I was like that. When I go to a party or to a gathering, it takes me a while to warm up, before I really start engaging and things like that. And I wish I wasn't like that, But what I came to realize is, no, the grass is never greener on the other side. And even if it is, thank you, Dr. Nichter, for sharing this with me, the person who has the greener grass has a higher water bill, you know what I mean? Because there's a price for getting that, all right? And typically you don't want to pay that price. You don't want to make that change. So you have to be acceptant about who you are, the innate things about you that you can't change. You need to go from tolerating it to accepting it. So when that happens, your self-esteem goes up. And your relationship becomes a lot healthier because now you're more comfortable in your own skin, right? And you're okay with being an introvert or an extrovert. You're okay with being tall or short or fat or thin or whatever. Just accept those things about yourself that you can't change. Accept those things in your relationship that are built on preference. Again, if you remove all the preference arguments, man, we're going to go from 69% to hopefully below 50% of our conflict will be, resolvable. So that's all I wanted to say about that. And if you're having problems in your relationship, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'd love to talk to you about that. But until then, remember this: stronger relationships start here.